Welcome back to Nick Lenz's Comic Corner, Classics slash Non-Classics. This is episode number 671, Doubleshot number 575. Yeah, I kind of switched chairs because, well, I want to have a chair for my niece to sit in while she's here, basically use my laptop while I'm playing a game. Yep. Yeah, I've been not, for reason I haven't posted video the past couple of days, I've been busy playing some Assassin's Creed 2. And I got about 50% through in just 2 days. Actually, yeah. 3 days. Okay, I have two DC traits. They're both Flash ones. First up, it's The Flash, Volume 5, Negative. Collecting The Flash, Volume 5, issues 20 to 32, and DC Holiday Special 2017 number 1. The Negative story arc takes up a few issues. Yeah, the whole Negative stuff is that after what happened with the whole return of the Reverse Flash in the previous arc, Barry got the Negative Speed Force in him, and he spends the next few issues trying to get out of this. And eventually, he doesn't get out of this right away. He also fights a new villain called I think his name is like Bloodstorm, I think it is. Very weird villain. Good look. I like his look. Weird name. And apparently he was stealing blood to cure himself, and he tries to think, oh yeah, you have no evidence to arrest me for stealing this stuff. And then Barry's co-worker is like, yeah, we have evidence to arrest you, so arrest you on the spot. And then basically Barry and Kristen, because apparently Barry is having trust issues with Singh, he gets transferred to Iron Heights. Yeah, he works for Iron Heights as a person who preserves crime scenes. Yeah. Oh yeah, and apparently in Iron Heights, the rogues are allowed to wear their costumes. And it's a mixed population, which from what I know about real life prisons, I visited one as someone took a tour of it, is that you can't technically do mixed prisons. Usually there's a guy's prison and there's a women's prison. It only can happen in comic books, so it could be mixed prisons. You know, as I know it's mixed prison, is because they also use Bell Rev as well, where they have male and female prisoners in the same exact prison. They also have done this with the Raft and Marvel comics. During the Pages of the Bolts, they had them basically occupy the same prison, but they were kept separate. And that one here, they're allowed to mingle, no problem. Which kind of begs the question, are they allowed to, sleep together? Yeah, in DC Universe, this has happened. Killer Croc went to the cell June Moon, and they had sex. Seriously, this was seriously happened Pages of Suicide Squad. Could this happen in Heights? Don't know. Apparently, also, Warden Wolf. Yeah, that's the guy's name, Wolf. He's actually somebody who, at this point, he just showed up. This is actually his first post-Flashpoint appearance. In case you're curious, though, who created this character? Jeff Johns. Yeah, he made his first appearance in Flash Iron Heights number 1. It was a one-shot written by Jeff Johns back in the early 2000s. It was a good one-shot. I think it's collected in one of the Jeff Johns books. My apologies for that. Yep. So yeah, Barry. Yeah. So it's a weird thing. It's interesting thing to see Warden Wolf again. Oh yeah, and also TV show. I have watched basically his appearances on the show, and yes, he's dead, and he's a crooked warden. Here it's not. It's implied he's crooked. In the TV show, yeah, he's definitely crooked because he sells metahumans to Blacksmith. Here he doesn't. He just a dick. That's basically how Josh Williamson writes him. Yeah, and the artwork in here is done by Neil Googe and Kristen Deuce. The DC Holiday Special is Flash taking a group of kids who are stranded at the Central City Airport and send them home for Christmas. Yeah, these kids were on a school trip from a different city. He decided to do something really nice, and he ran them all home. Yep, he did. Anyways, yeah. So this is good. I'm gonna give this a 9.5 out of 10. It's really good. Really, Bailey? Next up is The Flash, Silver Age, Volume 3, collecting The Flash, issues 133 to 147. Continuing more of this is more of classic Flash. This is Barry Allen Flash. This is during the events of Earth 1, not post-crisis. Yes, Bailey, can I help you with something?
Yeah.
The book even has the very first appearance of the Reverse Flash. It even has a cover that was even used in an episode of The Flash, which was featured the first appearance of Heatwave in the show. Let's see if I can find it here.
Remember what he needs.
I'm a little busy, Bailey.
Remember what he needs. Banana.
Here. Bailey. Bailey. Yeah, here's the first appearance of The Flash. That's what he looked like back in the Silver Age of comic books. Let's see if I can show off that really awesome cover here. Here it is. Yeah, this very cover they recreated for the first appearance of Heatwave in the show. And I believe this is the first appearance of Heatwave. So yeah, first appearance of Heatwave in here, first appearance of Reverse Flash.
Man, let's go. Right now. Tell Uncle Nick good night.
Anyways, yes, so it even has a couple of elongated man stories in here. Stories I kind of went over during my review of a Showcase Presents Elongated Man Volume 1. This book even has the Kid Flash backup stories, which is really nice, the fact I threw those in there. Ever since when it came out during these issues. The writing in here is done by John Broome and Gardner Fox. Yep. Yeah, those two are the writers for these issues. Oh yeah, they even have the second time that Barry Allen teamed up with Jay Garrick in here. Artwork in here is done all by Carmine Infantino. Yeah, the guy who created Reverse Flash and Heatwave. Yeah, and one important character he created for DC Comics, Deadman, with the late Arnold Drake. I gotta admit, the guy's artwork is fantastic. He drew a lot of Flash issues during this period of time. Yep. Now, as for how many more of these books that the DC is going to publish for Silver Age, I don't know, because I don't really know exactly what issue is considered the end of the Silver Age and into the Bronze Age, because the numbering for this thing ended this issue 350, which it's like 103 issues after this. But yeah, really good, classic, 10 out of 10, amazing. Alright, that's it for this episode. Stay tuned for the next episode. Probably air in a couple days, because that's the last Larry books I got. I probably have one tomorrow, because I do have a couple more trades, at least 3 more trades I purchased recently. I'm probably going to review soon. Okay? But enjoy, see you on the next review. Bye.